Favoritism and fairness. They both start out sounding close to the same. Given the right opportunity, they can run together and create an energy that's unstoppable. As fairness is for all have favorites. But in the end, the feeling isn't the same. A favorite to one is not always to another, as each other has separate desires. Fairness is just that. Fair, just, equal. In fairness, justice, and equality, there can be no favoritism. Somebody once said that life isn't fair. Somebody also said, fight for what you believe in. In favoritism, there can be no fairness. Human nature is a very difficult situation to control. To take a new or different route to work is sometimes harder for a person to adapt to than going without certain foods. Favorites. By nature, we tend to always choose our favorites over our second choice, third, or even fourth choice. Sometimes we get an odd craving for our second choice or our third or fourth choice, but seldom do we choose that which is distasteful to us. And so it is in life. Our choices in life are the things that define us as individuals. As individuals, we have all had to live through difficult choices. As a group, we begin to lose our individuality and become part of the mass. As part of a mass, we become portioned out into parts of the mass which are more or less favorable to the controller of the mass. Take a steer, for example. Everyone would rather have a tenderloin than a T-bone over ribeye, a ribeye over sirloin over chuck, or roast, or hamburger. When in the end we find that any one of the cuts is equally satisfying when prepared properly. If we prepare the sirloin with the chuck in the same pan, the chuck takes as the sirloin gives, and together the end product is a beautiful joining of the best qualities of both cuts. And so it is in sports. It doesn't matter which sport, or which team, or which coach. What matters is the steak, the cuts, the meat of the team. A good chef is crucial to any dish, as is a good coach is crucial to any team. A good chef will prepare a meal and use everything, every portion, every drop that's possible to create the masterpiece that is so appealing to our palate. And so, a good coach as well should use every cut of the team to the team's greatest advantage. A well-coached team will play cohesively with any cut as the meal that complements itself. Go ahead, chef. Be brave. Open up your menu to include every combination possible. When the grill is hot and the steak is fresh and lively, it's pure magic when it's time to hit the grill. But it's the cuts that don't hit the grill right away, or even make it to the grill throughout the entire cookout, that lose their appeal. Sitting on the outer edge of the plate is no different than sitting on the bench. The longer you sit there, the more energy is drained from the cut or person until all that is left is a lifeless mass. A mass which obviously is not our favorite. Steak has no feelings. People do. Play fair. Don't wear out our taste for the filet mignon by always serving it. Sometimes the same old cut just doesn't cut it. Spice it up. Mix it up. Let's have all the cuts served to the public. Given a chance, hamburger can shine too. We all want to win, no matter what we play. But more than that, we all want to play. That's why we train. To play. To compete. To be given the opportunity to show the chef and company just what we're made of. Sure, there's going to be a little gristle along the way, but let's overcome the small differences and just chew a little longer. Never give up on any member of the team. Never give up on any of our youth. Never give up hope. Pass the A1 and the ketchup. Thank you.